Remember the days before Zomato? It feels like a distant memory now. But there was a time when finding a place to eat was a real challenge. Finding a restaurant was an adventure. You had to navigate through crowded streets, bustling markets, and endless rows of eateries, each one vying for your attention. An adventure that often ended in frustration. You'd sift through piles of takeout menus, each one more confusing than the last, trying to decide where to eat. You craved pizza, but you were stuck with a dusty old phone book, flipping through its pages, hoping to find that one place that delivered your favorite slice, calling each restaurant, hoping they would answer. And when they did, you had to shout over the noise of the kitchen, trying to make yourself heard, then deciphering the menu over the phone, trying to understand the specials of the day, the ingredients and the prices, all while jotting down notes. It was a time-consuming and often disappointing ordeal, waiting for what felt like an eternity only to find out they were out of your favorite dish. Finding a restaurant was one thing. You had to rely on maps, asking for directions, and sometimes even wandering aimlessly, but discovering new places to eat. That was a whole other challenge. You'd peek into different restaurants, trying to gauge the ambience and the crowd. That was a whole other challenge. You'd ask strangers for recommendations, hoping they'd point you in the right direction. Word of mouth was your only guide. Friends and family would share their favorite spots, but it was always a hit or miss. And let's be honest, how many times did your friend's amazing recommendation turn out to be a dud? You'd sit down, order, and then be disappointed by the food. It was a gamble every single time. The struggle was real. We've all been there, tossing a coin, hoping for the best, and often ending up with a mediocre meal. And then came Zomato, like a beacon of hope in a world of culinary chaos. Suddenly, the power to discover and decide was at your fingertips. It was an idea born out of necessity, a solution to a problem we didn't even know we needed solved. Developers brainstormed, coded, and brought this revolutionary concept to life. Little did we know, this simple yet revolutionary concept would change the way we eat forever. Now, with just a few taps, we can explore, decide, and enjoy our meals without the hassle. The year was 2008. It was a time of rapid technological advancements, and the world was becoming more connected than ever before. Deepinder Goyal, a young IIT Delhi graduate, was working at Bain & Company in Delhi. He was a bright, ambitious professional, always looking for ways to improve efficiency and solve problems. Like many offices, lunchtime meant a long queue at the cafeteria. The sight of employees standing in line, waiting for their turn to grab a bite, was a daily occurrence. Employees huddled together, eagerly awaiting their turn to grab a menu. The anticipation of what to eat was palpable, but so was the frustration of waiting. The menus, often tattered and stained, were passed around countless hands. It was an inefficient system that wasted time and caused unnecessary stress. One day, as Deepinder observed this daily ritual, a thought struck him. He realized that there had to be a better way to handle this. What if these menus were online? What if employees could browse through restaurant menus from the comfort of their desks without having to wait in line? The idea was revolutionary. It would save time, reduce stress, and make the entire process more efficient. People could make their choices quickly and easily without the hassle of waiting. The idea was simple yet powerful. It had the potential to change the way people interacted with their office cafeterias and restaurants. It had the potential to eliminate the lunchtime rush and make life easier for everyone in the office. No more long queues, no more tattered menus, just a seamless, efficient process. Deepinder shared his idea with his IIT Delhi batchmate Pankaj Chadha. Pankaj was known for his innovative thinking and shared Deepinder's passion for technology. Pankaj, equally passionate about technology and food, was immediately on board. He saw the potential in Deepinder's idea and was excited to bring it to life. They knew they were onto something big. The excitement was palpable as they brainstormed and planned their next steps. They had stumbled upon a problem that resonated with countless people. The inefficiency of the cafeteria system was something many had experienced and were frustrated by, and they were determined to find the solution. They spent countless hours brainstorming, planning, and working on their idea, driven by the belief that they could make a difference. Deepinder and Pankaj started small. They were just two young entrepreneurs with a vision, working tirelessly in a modest office space. Their goal was simple yet ambitious, to make dining out easier and more accessible for everyone. They began by scanning restaurant menus and uploading them onto a basic website. This was a time-consuming process, but they were determined. They knew that if they could centralize this information, it would be a game changer for food lovers. They called it Foodie, a simple name that reflected their mission to create an online marketplace for food. The response was immediate. People were thrilled to have a one-stop platform where they could find menus from various restaurants. Colleagues loved the convenience of browsing menus online. It saved them time and effort, making lunch breaks and dinner plans much easier to organize. Word of mouth spread like wildfire. People started sharing the website with friends and family, and soon Foodie became a popular name in the local dining scene. Foodie quickly gained traction within Delhi NCR. The bustling city, with its diverse culinary landscape, was the perfect testing ground for their innovative idea. People loved the ease of finding restaurant information at their fingertips. With just a few clicks, they could explore a variety of dining options, read menus, and make informed choices. But Deepinder and Pankaj didn't stop there. They were visionaries who saw the potential for something much bigger. They wanted to create a platform that not only listed menus, but also provided a comprehensive dining experience. They realized the platform had the potential to be much more than just a repository of menus. They envisioned a community where users could share their dining experiences, rate restaurants, and even upload photos of their meals. They rebranded Foodie to Zomato in 2010, a catchier name with global appeal. This rebranding marked a significant milestone, signaling their ambition to expand beyond local boundaries. This marked a turning point in their journey. Zomato evolved rapidly. The team grew, and so did their vision. They started adding new features and expanding their database to include more cities and more restaurants. They added features like restaurant reviews, ratings, and photos. These additions transformed Zomato into a comprehensive guide for food enthusiasts, offering much more than just menu listings. Users could now not only find restaurants, but also get a glimpse of the ambience, the food, and the overall dining experience. This visual and interactive approach made Zomato a favorite among users. Zomato was no longer just about finding a place to eat. It was about discovering the perfect dining experience. It became a platform where food lovers could explore, share, and celebrate their culinary journeys. With its user-friendly interface and comprehensive restaurant listings, Zomato quickly became a household name in India. But Deepinder and Pankaj had bigger ambitions. They envisioned a world where no matter where you were, you could always find a great place to eat. In 2011, Zomato embarked on its global expansion. They started with countries like UAE and Sri Lanka, gradually expanding their reach to Southeast Asia, Europe, and the Americas. Zomato's expansion was strategic and well-planned. They adapted their platform to suit local tastes and preferences. They partnered with local food bloggers and influencers to curate authentic dining experiences. Zomato's global expansion wasn't without its challenges. They faced competition from established players in each market. But Zomato's focus on hyper-local content, user-generated reviews, and a mobile-first approach gave them a competitive edge. They understood that food is a universal language, and they leveraged this understanding to connect with diners worldwide.